Today we're checking out one of the latest Reebok releases, and I know it took me a while to check out this one, but here we are. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kicks Resistance channel. Today we're looking at the latest release for the Reebok Court Victory Pump, the original one, and this one is heavily inspired by the shirts from the early 90s that Reebok were releasing for tennis, most prominently worn by Michael Chang. Obviously this shoe was Michael Chang's signature and he wore it all the time. He was the main advertiser of the shoe on court, a lot of commercials on TV and stuff like that, designed by the one and only Mr. Ralph Serna. Incredible person, great designer, created some amazing things with the shoe, and today we're gonna check it out real quick. You guys are gonna see him on the details. Just like the other previous releases, unfortunately, this one is following the same trend, and I cannot say that I'm super happy about what I'm seeing. Yes, the colorway is absolutely amazing, and I love the inspiration. I love the colors. They tie perfectly with the period of the early 90s where the colors were loud, especially the colors on court. A lot of sneakers were released like that, and we all loved them at the time. At the time, again, this shoe was the top of the food chain when it comes to tennis models, featuring heel and forefoot Hexalite, plus the pump system, but the materials back in the day were impeccable. I'm talking about full grain leather all around, and even the retros released a couple years back featured that kind of leather. Here we don't have it. We have all synthetic linoleum style leather on big quotations, and this is kind of like the easiest way for the companies to save money, I guess. But honestly, I would have preferred them to be slightly more expensive but have genuine leather. Then again, this is one of those recurring arguments that I'm having, and I kind of stress it all the time in my videos, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way as I do, because we want to see the shoes made just like they were made back in the day, which will never happen, but at least as close as possible. These on feet and from a distance, yes, they look original, they look great, they look just like they were back in the day, but do they feel like that? No. Do they feel like any of these pairs behind me? Absolutely not. I mean, this material, this is going to age poorly. Again, if you start wearing them, especially if you're wearing them all the time, synthetic leather cracks, synthetic leather crumbles, peels, weather is not kind to it. It's not like genuine leather, so it's not going to stay forever. The only great thing that goes for these, and kind of I mentioned it in every single video when I talk to Court Victory pumps on the latest couple releases, is the midsole. Whatever compound Reebok are using now, whatever EVA they stepped up to use, I'm kind of not even missing the genuine Hexalite. This midsole is so soft, so comfortable. You're gonna see them on feet, you step on them, it's super comfortable, and this is kind of saves the whole shoe altogether. Because if we were having the old school more dense EVA, these would have felt like bricks. And I'm talking about real bricks, because the insole here is nothing to write home about. It's not polyurethane, it's not Polylite, it's not the Reebok Athletics, it's run-of-the-mill insole. They're now sticking in every single shoe that I've showed you pretty much in every other release out there. And these were produced in March of this year. Again, released recently, a couple months ago. I finally came by to review them and show them to you guys. Color combination is perfect. I absolutely love. I love the green, I love the purple, very Joker-esque. I love the red. This color combination of the white, red, and blue was heavily inspired by those shirts, and I'm gonna show you a picture of it. Those of you that might not remember, or you're wondering what I'm talking about, worn by, again, Michael Chang and any other tennis player at the time that was sponsored by Reebok. The pumps, again, they work. A lot of people saying, oh, they're not work. Well, they're not gonna work like the ones behind me. They're not gonna work like the OGs. They're not gonna inflate much, because how small the tone is now. The pump leather is very small, very minimalistic, and I'm actually surprised that they're still putting pumps functional, because soon enough, after omitting the leather, they're probably gonna just omit the pump system altogether and just slap the pump in front, non-functional, which again, we saw maybe 15 years ago with some releases. But anyway, we have stitched in Hexalite on the heel, stitched in Reebok on the side, very nice stitching on the toe box as well. We have the obligatory rubberized toe drag patch right there. So these actually look amazing. I mean, they scream 90s all day, but without me having to beat up the deck horse, the materials are not there. So we have tennis and Reebok stitched in on the stone as well. The actual pump, where it's supposed to mimic the tennis ball, it's slightly muted. It's not the same bright color as we saw on the previous releases. It's not the same bright color we saw on the original one, but still it looks very nice. And from a distance, like I said, these look phenomenal. So yeah, what else I can say? This is a beautiful new colorway. I think Reebok has done a great job bringing some interesting colorways, bringing some legacy with this colorway, and get a lot of us excited because of what they're representing and what they're looking like. Materials, yeah, we know how it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. I have a ton of vintage pairs that I'm going to show you, some new ones as well. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.